Hello, and thank you all for my TBC live broadcast number 183. That's number 183 live broadcast. It's a pleasure to be with you. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. I'm referred to Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you. I want to thank my little one, Kayla. If you're here, how you doing, Kayla? The little 2-year-old that always watch me. And I want to thank my loved one who's always there supporting me and always there supporting me, always. It's a pleasure to be with you all. Now, I also want to thank the first one on our chat room, Mr. Israq from the Bangladesh community. It's a pleasure to be with you, sir. Thank you so much for supporting me. I hope that I will have more people from your community that will join me. Um, so I just want you to know, you know, I'm just letting Raz know I'm on my live broadcast because I don't know whether he's the one is he's in Germany. But anyway, thank you so much for those that's here. It's a joy to be with you all. I want to say again, because I don't know if they was here or not, but thank you to my little one, Kayla, and my loved one that's always there watching me. Love her so much. She's always here from Tennessee. She's not too far away from me and always there supporting me. Okay, we had a great send button meeting today, this morning, with Randy and some of the leaders, and I also was on the panel as well. And Randy wants me to be a regular on it, along with his top leaders on the because he see me as a really top leaders and one of the top leaders in TBC on his on the send button meetings. And also Pitsy, his moderator, messaged me on Randy that they want me to be on his broadcast tomorrow. So it's a very good chance that I'll be on his live broadcast, Randy's broadcast tomorrow as featured. I want to thank you all. Emmanuel, thank you so much, sir, from South Africa. Thank you so much. Sir, I hope that and is that I don't know if the L is silent at, but Hussein, I think thank you so much. Where are you from? But thank you so much. Where are you from? Is that Hussein? Where are you from? But thank you for coming at my live, being at my live broadcast. It's a pleasure to be with you all. I want to say that as we go forward in the TBC community, thank you, Jacob, for being here. But as we go through this TBC community, I want to say that it's important that we all teach people the TBC Fast Start system, which essentially is the TBC system. Because you see, if you're not following the system, you can't expect your cash flow in TBC. And one thing I've been harping on, and I talked about in the send button meeting, I'm gonna just say this much: what I basically spoke about, and I said it also in the broadcasters leadership meeting after the send button meeting, was that people, when they go through the system, and I'm just let me bring it up real fast here. Thank you, Sidonia, for being here. She's a leader in Romania. Thank you so much. Let's see here. All right. All right. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me go back. And this is what I was saying. You notice, and I'm not harping on this, admin. I don't want admin to think that I'm taking pot shots at them. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here, I'm saying it for the purpose of people out there that's not following the system. You notice this is how many steps? Let's count them together because I don't think a lot of people know how many steps it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 steps. How many people knew there was 23 steps of the fast start system? Now, what if, I'm just giving an example, and I've said this, what if each one of these was numbered? Because see, this is the issue that I'm having with a lot of people are doing. They're jumping, when they get all the way down here to do your, no, to set up your broadcast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go through 5 steps, set up your new wallet. As soon as they say set up your broadcast, oh, what is a broadcast? Then as soon as your leader tells you what a broadcast, oh, I can't get before the camera. I can't get, I'm afraid, I got the world looking at me. But guess what? Ask yourself, how do you think people will know about the Billion Coin if you don't present yourself and tell them what it is? What if you told them what it isn't? What if you told them what is your correct role in it? And what if you were to also tell them what is your correct role is not? Because now, unless you know those 4 things, you don't know what TBC is about. Okay? So there are 23 steps to the fast start system. The question is, are you willing to do the 23 steps? Because that is the answer. When you get down here, by the time you get down here, it says study the blog daily, you should be already making income in TBC. Even before you study the blog daily. Now, this is one I ride really hard with everybody. Become a student of the blog. Then you will study the blog daily. When you're a student of the blog, that becomes naturally to study the blog. Before you even get here, you should already be earning. But go through all 23 steps as if though there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, the next 5 steps. That's what people are missing. And that's why they're complaining about, well, I'm not earning the money, even if I go through the steps. Oh, guess what? You're not earning because you're not going through the 23 steps. People, this is the area where I see the next 5 steps they want to skip. Oh, they may purchase $100 quickly from you. Okay, but they don't want to go learn from a person like me that has directed so many people to go to number 80th broadcast and number 146 broadcast. I showed everyone step by step how to do a broadcast and how to put it in your CryptoCast back office. Every step, slowly I did it. Okay? My God, just use the blog as your broadcast until you get the hang of it. You got enough things to talk about in the blog to talk for months about. If you have never been a student of the blog, if you never actually even read a blog, you got hundreds of blog posts, hundreds of videos to watch. Please, please. And I'm speaking to people, not people here in the chat so much. I'm speaking to people out here that will see this video. People out there, stop talking about cash flow. And then and another thing, what you need to be doing. Let's go here. Find a cash flow coach. Now, who's the best one out there, in my opinion? Now, that's just my opinion. There's some good cash flow coaches out there, but I just think Randy's the best right now. Right now, he is. Okay? Just go to his website at tbcrandy.com. It says right here, the cash flow elevator. Got cash flow? Big and bold. Just scroll down to I want $100 a day. That's where it starts. And it could be up to $5,000 a day you'll make if you just start here. Click on this right here. And then what happens is you scroll down and you'll see what it costs. It's just $10 a week, Monday through Thursday. He had one today. In fact, it could be going on right now. If not, He had one today. All right, $40 a week. If you do 12 weeks, you get a 17% discount. It's $100. Some people have purchased this. That's the smart choice. Or you can do $10 a week, whatever you like to do it. Most people start cash flowing within the first 1 or 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Susan, for being here. All right. Okay. This is so important. And this can be paid many ways. PayPal. If you don't have PayPal in your country, you can pay by cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. When you go to cart, I'm not going to go through it. He showed it on his live broadcast. So if you watch that, which I believe is on the blog, I believe, if I'm right about that. Let me see here. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. No, that's not what I want to show. Okay. Well, anyway, what I'm basically saying is this. Find a cash flow coach. Randy is one. Go to tbcrandy.com. Dan Luce is one. And I believe also Lars Malecki is one. There may not be a whole lot of cash flow coaches out there yet. I may become one day, okay? But I can just tell you this. I know the system. I know how to cash flow in this thing, in the steps. Okay? I was cash flowing before they even put the steps on the blog. All in 2017 and first part of 18. So yes, I could show someone how to cash flow. Yeah, sure I can. But I wouldn't say that I'm an actual coach yet. I won't claim that title yet. But it's very inexpensive. And by the time, what did John Harder say during Randy's live broadcast today? He said, "Man, you ought to be charging $500 a week for this, with all the great information he gives during these particular during his actual cash flow coaching." Please, people, please, if you're not been a part of his cash flow coaching, please become one. There's no one out there in TBC should not be learning how to cash flow instead of saying, how can I cash out? It's not about cashing out. We're not a market-based coin. We're an abundance-based coin. We make money through peer-to-peer, person-to-person, okay? But this is what you need to be doing, okay? Earning $100 a day. That's what you need to be doing, starting. That's starting. Do you know some people, we know what $100 a day is for a lot of people? Do you know that's $3,000 in 1 month? Do you realize that? All right. So that extra money could mean a lot for a lot of people out there, particularly in some other third world countries. All right. Okay. Now. All right. So please, again, go through each step of the Fast Start system. Don't jump over any step before you complete the first one. Never, ever jump on any step without completing the one before one first. Have that policy when you start learning this. Randy goes through, they don't go through every step the first day. He goes through it step by step to do a series of his classes online. I'm telling you, people are earning. I know a couple of people that have earned over $1,200 in 1 week by going through each step. That Randy coach, when you want to earn $1,000 in a week or $500 in a week at least, if you know if you can go through this system and actually do it like it's supposed to be done, well, it can be, it can happen. Now, people say, well, Dan, we may have some live broadcasts, but say, well, why everybody focusing on cash flow, cash flow, cash flow? But what have I said during my live broadcast? 2 reasons why that people are. Admin wants us to be an example for those So we'll know how to cash flow so we can help somebody, the poor, and teach them how to cash flow and bring them out of poverty. Ding, 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 ding. That's the good reason. Two, admin wants to slowly unlock the value of our coin. You think admin wants us to just sit on millions of dollars of coin and don't show people how to get the value of it? Come on now. Of course they want us to know. And Randy's giving you all kinds of ways to pay your $10 for a week, even through cryptocurrency. Okay? Do credit card, Visa, and MasterCard. Got all kinds of ways to pay it. All right? So let's be mindful. Remember, this was not here last year, and people were still earning. Now, guess what? People can earn more regularly by following this system. Follow the system. Okay? All right. So if we don't follow the system, how are we going to get here? Okay? 1 to 2 years cash flow campaign is the bridge between the fiat-based economy, which most of us are familiar with paper money, to a fully developed TBC crinkle economy. The question is, do you want us to be a fully developed TBC economy? Okay? Do you want us? What do you want to be? Do you want to be a millionaire, or do you want to be a billionaire? See, the broadcasters are sure to be billionaires. They already told us that. All right? Some people are okay with being just millionaires. But for me, I want to be a billionaire because you know why? Because being a billionaire, I can help more people. Did I say fill my pocket? No, I said to help more people. Because I would give 80%, maybe even 90% of all my coin to the poor if I could. I could live off 10% or 20% of what's in my wallet for the rest of my life. Because I know how to turn that into more money. Okay? So you can just want to be here, or you can be here. You can be a millionaire, or you can be a billionaire. What do you want to be? Here's the question right here. What do you want to be? That's what you got to ask yourself. How many? I think everyone will agree that being a billionaire, you can help a whole lot of more people, because a billion is a lot more than a million. As in, a billion members is a lot more than 3.2 million people where we are now. If we had 100 million people, we still got a long way to go. We had a 200 million, we still got a long way to go. So we need to be here. And if you follow the system, you will be here. You see? If we got everybody following the system, you'll see more billionaires than millionaires. You see what I'm saying? Follow the system, you'll be a billionaire. Don't be a broadcaster, you're gonna be a millionaire. All right? If everybody did this red area, like Lauren said today, everybody got 10, everybody get 10, and their 10 get 10. If everybody did that, we'll be at 1 billion members in no time. Within a year, if everybody did that, we could be 1 billion members. Surely within 2 years, you could be there. If everybody got their 10, and their got their 10, and their 10, and their 10, and so forth, and that, we'll be at 1 billion members right here. We'll be there. Let's see, we're functioning here. We're slow. We were focusing within these two areas this time last year, bringing 25 to 50,000 people a day. We need to get back to that. Everybody was getting their 10. Okay? But when you get your 10, guess what? Get leaders. Get builders. Not joiners. Joiners just sit back and watch their coin grow. builders and leaders and broadcasters, we are building our community. Hello, Kim, too. Ivan, thank you so much for being here, sir, from Uganda. I guess Irene Atim Irene, I guess she's having a poor network or something going on. Maybe that's why she can't come today. But I want to say, become a builder. How are we going to build that? If we're going to build this bridge over the other side, how are we going to build that bridge to a fully developed TBC community if we do not get to 1 billion members? You know, if I was to look at this bridge right here and I would see where we are, do you know where we are? I hate to say that. We want to put it in context based on it. Say if it took 1 billion people to cross this bridge, we're not even at this first part. That we're in this section right here, right in the first section of this bridge. Not in the big brace here that's supporting the bridge. We don't even pass that yet. We got a long way to go. We're not even nowhere near halfway yet. We got to be at the halfway point is what? 500 million members. You see? Just breaking the context of where this bridge is. Where are we going to be? Think about where are we going to be saying within 1 to 2 years. Do you know if they say we're going to be at 1 billion member, we need to be at 1 billion a 2-year period? Do you know between say now and the middle of next year we should be at the middle of this bridge with people in the TBC community active, continue to build our community? We need to be at that middle point. Okay, that's 500 million. If we're producing 25,000, 50,000 people a day, we very well can make it there. If everybody's doing what? Getting there at 10, we'll make it there. Then using next year, or if we're really pushing hard, we may do it in 1.5 years even. People, it can be done. But I'm showing you this bridge to drive a point. And the point I'm trying to drive is this. If we're building our community and bringing good people into our community and train them and teach them the fast start system, what I just showed you, and teaching them going through all 23 steps, every single person on this bridge that produces 1 billion people would know the fast start system because they're teaching it to each other and to each other and to each other and to each other. You see? That's what's happening. So when you look at this bridge, think about where we are right now. In my opinion, we haven't gotten even 1/4 of this bridge done yet. You see? So the big word that I spoke that y'all heard me say in what meeting on the panel is, and I talk about in the broadcasters leadership meeting right after the Simba meeting, the word. Now, Randy used the word alignment, and I agree with that, but also going to add another word to it: commitment. How committed are you? And let's come out of this screen share for a minute. And the question is, how committed are you out there? So right now, I'm gonna ask. He was there. I know he may have a poor network. I don't know if he can come on Israq. Even if you can speak on it. You were there, but then you disappeared. I don't know. But anybody want to come on? I put the Google Hangout link at the top. And let's talk about commitment a little bit. I want to talk to someone about that. If anybody would like to come on with me, please do. Jacob, if you're available, you may be on the road. I'm not sure. You and Susan, but let's talk. I want to talk to someone about being committed to the TBC. Anybody that can come on with me right now by hitting the Google Hangout link. And by the way, I'm going to tell you something before you do. Mute yourself on the YouTube link that you're watching me right now. Go down to the top left-hand corner and you push that little button, and it should say muted. Because otherwise you're gonna be an echo when you come on. All right, okay, you gotta mute yourself now, Israq. I'm talking about commitment. Tell me how you believe commitment in TBC is necessary. Just put. Are you there, Israq?
Yes, sir, I am there. But my network is very very poor because I am outside of our area. But
Okay,
I
I
want
can
to
hear
try
you.
to join with.
I can hear you. Just be talking
Yeah.
about commitment. Tell me about how you feel being committed to TBC is.
Yes, sir. This is our mental commitment. We promise with myself this commitment, this grow our community. We want to grow, and you show some time ago you show the millionaire and billionaire. So if I a general member and I collect my coin, I'm not coming becoming a billionaire. So I want to try to hard work here, and I want to make everyday broadcast, and every time I want to learn something. That's why I go cash flow coaching school. Then I learn more than my knowledge. So, sir, that's why I say I if I want linear, I want to make grow up our community and our platform, make strong, and we want make broadcast really we want everyday broadcast, and we want our leader become our all leader, make broadcast, and we yes, sir, we want to hear honestly work. Sir, today in the Zoom meeting, I think you there, the Zoom meeting, I say something. Our character is a crab character, crab mentality. The most of the people we are like crab mentality. That's why we are. That's why we are problem. So many problem face here our platform. I hope we are every leader. Hope teach our TBC cash flow school, but cash flow coaching. We want actually learn education. We want education. If we
Okay.
have no education, we cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
But listen, let me say something to all of y'all. I want y'all to listen to something to the meaning of this word commitment. I'm not saying people don't understand what it means, but I'm gonna read it. The meaning: commitment, the state or quality, the state or quality of being dedicated. That's the key word: dedicated to a cause, activity, etc. Synonyms for this word commitment would be dedication, devotion, allegiance, loyalty, fulfillment, fidelity. So when I speak of being committed, we got to be committed to the system, committed to the blog, committed to education, because that's where you're getting the education from, the blog and the system. If you do those two things, because in that system, it talks about building the community, getting people involved. So if you do that, then you will be more efficient, you'll be more profitable, and you will see your community grow. So as I stated, if everybody work on it just getting 10 and everybody get their 10. Now some people are gonna be overachievers and get maybe 20 or 30. But if you got just 10 builders, not joiners, but builders, you will see this community grow to massive amounts. And it seems easy when you look at just 10. Let's get 10 people involved, everybody walking through the system, 23 steps, and you'll be surprised how how much this system grow. Thank you so much all for joining me today. I appreciate that. So, so now, okay, I think I got someone here with me. Ambilla? 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 I see someone trying to come in, but I can't hear them. I see somebody from Nigeria trying to come in. Ambalola. Are you there, sir? I guess he must be having some network problems because I can't hear him. Okay, somebody was asking a question. He asked the question, how to join a cash flow coaching class after making payment. Well, essentially after you go back, you log back into his website and there will be a link, okay? Or what you can do, be even better, you can message Randy and Randy is, Pitsy, his assistant office is on his messenger. She may give you, actually show you exactly how to do that. So I know that it shouldn't be a problem. Once you make the payment, you got to log back in and you'll see it. And a great thing too, I'm going to also add this. Once you make the payment and say you missed the class, he video records every class. So you can get the same information everybody's getting, even if you missed the class, but it's great that you're there because it's interactive. He gives you a Zoom video link that you can come on. All right. So if you have trouble going to his website and logging on, what you need to do is just put a go to his messenger, Randy Wilson's messenger, and just message him and said, how do I join your meeting if I've already made the payment? Himself or the Pitsy will tell you what to do. Okay. That's the information I want to give you. Anybody got any other questions before I end? All right. Okay. All right. Well, it was great having everybody that's here. Thank you, Little Kato, for seeing me, and thank you, my loved one, for always watching and supporting me. Hopefully talk to my loved one soon. I know she's busy at work. But listen.
Are you here?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Somebody asked me today, who is your TBC admin? Before you talk with your admin, I'm smiling and I tell him, yes, I every day talk with our admin, and he asked how. I say him, this is the blog. This blog information is our admin voice. I'm right, sir?
Right. If he wants to know how do people talk to admin, let him know that we don't ever try to figure out who that person is. That's not what is important. The blog, if you want to talk about if you want to answer that properly, you're right. Refer people to the blog. Tell them to not just read it, become a student of the blog. Because when you're talking to the blog, basically talking with admin. You're talking to admin when you talk to the blog, because that's the only way you ever be able to communicate with admin is the blog. And if you become a broadcaster like me or like you and several others, you can actually ask admin questions because admin knows pretty much. They even got people watching our videos of that person watched the video. They vet all videos, and that's how they found about me. I asked questions. Do you know? Admin didn't know anything about me wanting to go. Get this. Admin didn't know anything about me wanting to go to Africa. I just spoke about it on my live broadcast. Now that wasn't the only reason I got to go, but I'm sure that's what sprung the thought in that person's
Thank
mind.
you, sir.
So just tell them
Yeah.
to
Talk is up.
blog, and give them that blog address at
Right, sir.
blog.thebillioncoin.info. Okay.
Right, sir.
All righty. Oh, Jacob Harder said he's trying to set up his computer so he can join, but he's having a little trouble. Now, Jacob, that's okay because I'm really over my time right now anyway. So we can join. You can join us maybe another day. It's fine because I know you and your wife is on the road because y'all truckers. Y'all travel around the United States. So hope y'all have a safe journey. Oh my good. Serena's TBC prayer just showed up. Thank you so much, Serena. Thank you so much for showing up. I understand you had the flu. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. I saw that on our broadcasters chat meeting. I was wondering why I hadn't seen none of your broadcasts. I hadn't seen you in a while. And by the way, you gave some really good information to A.T.M. Irene on how to reach some of her people that may have trouble understanding some of the fast start system. What you said, Syringe, about the fact that that's okay. That's okay because I know. See what happens is what essentially what happens is this. What happens is that what happens is that Mary Ann's time goes into my time. She starts hers sometime a little bit late, and then it goes into my time. So I understand you can't be at both at the same time. I understand that. Everybody not like me. I have two things running at the same time, watching two broadcasts. Sometimes I do that because I want to make sure I should support people. I'm not saying other people don't do that because a lot of us support other broadcasts. But anyway, so what I was saying about Serene stated, because A.T.M. Irene gave a question that how can people that have harder time learning? Well, if you like she was just saying, if you speak in your language and walking, because you live in their country, they understand like you understand things. Another way is that you have to break things down, like Scott Thorne, we call it Bitcoin Scott. He said break things down in a PowerPoint presentation and break it down to people, piece by piece. If they don't understand the fast start system, you got to break each section down. And there's a way to do that. So you can have them understand. Because there's one section talking about verification payment. They might understand the things you got to do that for verification buyer or verification seller. I've done so many of those, it's crazy. So I'm just letting you know. If you go through it a few times, that 23 steps, trust me, you'll get it. It'll come. It'll come much easier. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, you want to do your day in 3 hours. Okay. Okay, that should be about my time. You said 3 hours? Okay, that should be around 6:30 for me, if I'm right about it. So I'd like to come to your live broadcast because I'm glad to see you feeling better. Praise God for that. We all get sick at times. I've been blessed with not getting sick that much. Oh, this person was saying from Morocco. Okay, got people from Morocco, New Zealand, Uganda, Romania, Bangladesh. Who else? I'm thinking. I think I have someone from Nigeria here too. And of course, I got people from that's in the U.S. as well. Susan. Oh, right. They are so far ahead of me. It's crazy in time. I mean, they're like 14 hours ahead of me in time. New Zealand. Yes, it's 11 o'clock a.m. their time in New Zealand. They're one of the few countries on Earth that are the first to see the sunrise. Literally see the sunrise. Isn't that something? Wow. And I think I want to say Australia, I think is 17 hours ahead of me. And the people in Africa are like 6 to 9 hours ahead of me. But they're like on the other side of the world compared to where I live. But Because of TBC, what do I always say? We're joined, we're unified, we're together. If it wasn't for TBC, I wouldn't even know Israel. I wouldn't know any of these people. But thanks to TBC, it's joining people together for love, prosperity, and abundance. Okay. All right. Listen, I want to thank Israel. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure seeing all you here in my live broadcast. Serena, if you just want to go back to replay the beginning, you can if you would like. But I'm going to end now because I'm over my time. But thank you all for being here. It's been a pleasure. I'll be back at it. I've already scheduled my time for it. By the way, all this week, I'm going to try to get back on the schedule so people, I'm always making my broadcast on my YouTube link. But sometimes if I forget to do it early in the day, someone is usually get my slot 15, which that's my time usually. So make sure that you can either go to my YouTube link or you can go to number 15 under that day's live broadcast. I've already scheduled for tomorrow already. My 184 broadcast, that is. I'm getting closer and closer to 200, but it's just an honor to get that far, with no major difficulties. I'm glad to be back, and everything seemed to be fine in the community. Because, we went, my area not too far from me is a hurricane hit bad. A lot of flooding is going. A lot of people, homes are ruined. I mean, even part of the interstate was shut down. There's an interstate called Interstate 95, major road, highway in North Carolina that goes from, God knows, almost down the whole East Coast. We're talking thousands and thousands of what we call miles. Y'all call them kilometers in your country, but I mean a long ways. All the whole eastern port side of the United States, that Interstate 95 travels. And in North Carolina, all North Carolina was shut down because it was flooded. It's just amazing. It takes a lot of water to flood an interstate. Because usually interstates have very good drainage systems. But all the dams, all the rivers, all over they're well over at crest. It was just lost. I think it was 17 fatalities so far. It's sad. So they're going to need a lot of help. So a lot of our neighboring states will support them. But I want to thank you that my state had a lot of rain, not as much as we thought, but it's not all over yet. A lot of states, again, it's a tropical depression right now. It's covering a lot of states. So rain is affecting a lot of people. So still maybe some flooding in some other states. That was a massive hurricane. It was like 400 to 500 miles across. Huge, huge. So thank you all for wishing me well and praying for me. But I'm okay. I'm back home and ready to do my broadcast on a regular basis like I've always been doing. So thank you, my little Kayla, my loved one, and everybody here on this live broadcast. It's a pleasure to have you here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.